watch out for my evolution. Around and start a revolution. I am more than a being, I'm an institution.
Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Tonight, it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Jaguar defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game. Right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
They run. First carry for Damian Harris. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, first and 10 at their 38.
Hey, kill!
Now ETN to start the drive. And he's got room. And he is brought down, but now before reaching the 30. That one good for 33 in the first. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. ETN once more to the 27-yard line. The Jaguars at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
30 left. Silver.
On play action, Lawrence. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Powell's throw complete to Dotson. 7 yards there at a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Second down, Howell now. That one downfield for Dotson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver. And it's third down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Clayton. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Well, this defense for the Jags, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope they'll recover.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. Taken in at the 11. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Now 2nd and 9.
13, Lou.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 73 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
11, 11. 11, 11.
Play action. It's Lawrence. He completes it to Ridley. Touchdown, Jaguars! Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
He's got a man complete. There he goes, left side. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. It usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Easy. Read a 24. Read a 24.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. On the counter, ETN. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
All right, let's go.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Take right open. Open. 30 left. Hot.
Lawrence from his end zone. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
At the 30-yard line.
Hey, go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Big 13 heavy.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Lisa 24.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
11.
They go play action now. Lawrence. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
11, Agate. Here we go, son.
They go play action with Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, kill. 13, loop.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
Heavy.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, They scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
First down, Washington.
First down, and they go back to Harris. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Here's Howell to throw on second down. He finds his man, complete. It's Clayton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line.
And the Commanders' first down.
And Howell will throw it. That's complete to Robinson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Caught left side. It's Becker. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Here's Howell. And that is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Robinson will try to pick it up. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
They're on the 15-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And it's a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Huge play for the defense. What a turn of events. They get the fumble return for a touchdown. The last play of the first half.
And how about the defense providing a score, amping up not just themselves, but the entire team as they head into the locker room.
And does that change the locker room speech at half?
There shouldn't be much of a speech necessary now. They've got things going their way.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 21. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Here's a 2nd and 8.
11. Hey, Jupiter. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And got his man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Take right open. Go, let's go.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Lawrence. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And the Commanders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Well, Hal's going to mix it up here. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Clayton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now they'll audible to something else. Hand off now to Robinson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Gets this out quickly to Dotson. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And Washington has taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. On 2nd down, ETN once more. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Lisa 24. 11, Agate.
ETN on the toss right. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back, they like to run that play there and try and run over people.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
That's good for a Jaguars. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. So nothing doing there, and that'll set up second and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another second and goal. Lawrence on the sneak, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Almost want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback sneak, nothing doing.
Better be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bard.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jags are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as the tackle made here at the 36. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and it gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
Back to throw, Howell. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. Out of the gun, it's Howell. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Howell. Going right back to Dotson. He's still barreling through. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. point, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Damian Harris, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 137 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. Here's second down and 3.
Go. Here we go.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Now Lawrence. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On third down, here's Harris. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. He'll take it at the 42. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Here's first down.
Take right open.
Here's Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Easy.
Back to throw, Lawrence. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Sink right. Big 13 heavy. Here we go.
Straight ahead, ETN. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's third down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now.
Sink right.
Back to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. They'll try and run it in. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get into the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip, try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Howell with one final shot. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Jaguars are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there.